Eagles will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas A&M's offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Petty. Time to take a shot. Makes a catch on the right side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Aggie. Once he got some room, it was over. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practiced.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so
breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Now the play fake. This one's complete.
such a great job on the defense, winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel package. You're taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Penny. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Penny. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They've already failed to convert on 4th down. Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That fumble in crust territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Unloads to the wideout. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brady. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Glass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They're bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The screen, he's got wheels. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We're only in the first half. Already this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They go to the ground. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Might be looking to run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough. And
he's got it down the left. Running free. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fighting off the defender. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penny. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. makes a grab over the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative.
Lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for a man. It's Penny. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven that...
He's loose. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Snatches it on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. To the air on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll throw on third and short. Quickly complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's looking to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Buffalo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
Going for it all. Pulls it in on the left. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? Texas A&M back to work with another first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking downfield, it's Penny. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They take the lead with the 6.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Look out, he's got room.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, but he just decided to take off.
The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
It's hard to have a grown man bearing down on you.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Glass. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Snap it to the back. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Right on the money. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Penny. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. This dude is dealing at receiver right down. He's going to have them yelling well past midnight.
And these receivers are the ones that scare the mess out of you. The Mike Evans that on the outside that you know they're throwing him the football. And you ain't got anybody that can match up. And when the Aggies find those guys, these offenses hum like crazy.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Going for it all. Touchdown, Aggies. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Arizona State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Going over the top. Finds a spot in the middle. Hits the crease. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it. Touchdown, Aggies. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Right back to it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
To the air, it's Penny. Makes the catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Gets it out fast. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to throw again. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll keep it himself. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
From the gun on third down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Ripping through the defense. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the...
Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's Penny. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Aggies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this.
There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Got his man on the right. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Penny. He's got an open man. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Snap in the shotgun. Now he's going to break the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Quick strike through the air for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Smashes through the tackle.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Bringing it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to run, it's Cooper. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Touchdown, Aggie! And the pummeling has started. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.